Guys, welcome to the replay. I am Dion Jewell with Coffee Chalk. I'm a Chalk Couture independent designer, and I'm going to be showing you a cute little project today on our box frame. I couldn't think of what it was called. I just want to tell you a few things before we start, because there's some, we're approaching the end of the month, and February 2nd, our new catalog launches. Today's the 28th, so we'll only have a few days left to grab our current month's Club Couture. If you haven't heard about Club Couture, it is a subscription service through myself, Club Couture. It's $19.99 a month US and $26.99 a month Canadian. That includes your shipping is free, and it just added tax. So Club Couture is a subscription service. It sends you a size B transfer, not this one. This is the one for this month, but this size transfer here, it's 8.5 by 11. And it also, they send you 3 chalk paste singles that coordinate with for your project, for your transfer. You can get that every month for 3 months with a 3-month commitment, and then you can continue or not. You can also add on a kickstart kit, which would give you 2 surfaces, 2 board erasers, a small squeegee, a jar of bright white chalk paste, and a multi-tool. So those are all great things to get you started trying Chalk Couture. And again, this is this month's transfer. It's called You and Me, and I have some videos on my page if you haven't seen this done. It's really adorable. I've done it a few different ways. Also, at the end of this catalog, or end of supply, I should say, end of supply, we have a few of the transfers that I've done recently that will be retiring once they sell out, and they are a limited quantity, so I wanted to share with you those transfers. So we have the UR transfer here in all the colors, the one I did the other night, and we won't say anything more, but this one is like a subway, they call that like a subway tile or something font, and this one will be retired once it sells out. And then we have on this page, we have the Love You Heart, which is over here. This one also is limited quantity. The I'm sorry, I'm always mixed up on which side I'm on. Hi, Donna. The confection candy hearts are also on limited quantity, and the transfer I'm going to be showing you tonight, which is the Hugs and Kisses transfer, also limited quantity. This stuff will only be online till sold out. So I just wanted to share that information with you guys. I do have a list, actually an updated list, because this is an old list now, of other transfers and surfaces and pastes that are going to be retiring, and other items coming out in our new catalog. So be sure to check that out. Something else I wanted to mention, which I've not mentioned before in a live, and because I keep forgetting about it, Chalk Couture works with a charitable organization called Watts of Love. And they bring light to people of Malawi who basically live in darkness. When it's nighttime, it is pitch black darkness. So I just remembered I forgot to share my live. I'll do that in a second. But we raise money to deliver solar lights. I'm just reading this now. It says solar lights plus micro business and resource training to areas of the world that face extreme poverty. And this year is our last year supporting the country of Malawi, and then next year they'll choose a different country to support for. I think they do it every 3 years. They'll change what country that they actually go and support, because they've done so much in Malawi right now. So there's more than 1 million people that live without electricity. So when the sun goes down and the work day and the study day ends, they're left in darkness. So these lights that they send over to Malawi, and we have several designers and a team from Watts of Love themselves that go to Malawi and deliver these lights. So in the if you're ever shopping my online shop, there is a section called Watts of Love. Some of the transfers that we have there. $2 from every transfer goes to the organization. And if you don't buy the transfer, there are other donations that you can put in. You can even just donate $1 if you're placing an order, and that goes to such a great cause for people that don't have what we all are so used to every day here in America. Let me just grab my live real quick and share this to my group because I really did forget. I feel bad. Sorry guys in my VIP group. So I'm sharing this over to my VIP group right now. And if you're not part of my VIP group, it's a group that is a free group, no fees or anything to join, but I share insider information, for instance, like the retired list of products and services and things like that that are not coming back. I'll share restock alerts, things that are, you may be waiting and looking for. I'll share that, share projects, share some other little things here and there. I also share discounts and sales that I can't mention on my business page. So be sure to join my VIP group. And if you'd like a link, an invite, it's just type VIP in the comments and I can invite you into that group. And tonight I'm going to be showing you hugs and kisses. I'm just going to be doing this on a box frame. It was a cute little design I saw. It's not the surface I really wanted. I wanted something a little bit more narrow, but these box frames are amazing. I've already actually sanded this one so that this distressing that you see is what I had done to it, but it is white. And then it's double-sided and you have a nice brown side as well. And this is all just sawdust for me sanding before I got it all over everything. So again, it's a two-sided box frame. It's really super excellent quality. And I'm going to first go ahead and wax this surface. Anything that is a porous surface, you do want to give a light coat of wax. I'm using Our Surface Wax. This is a odorless clear wax. You don't need a whole ton. Just put a little bit on there and move that around the surface and you'll feel the difference, because if you feel this and then you feel that, it's like this is like butter and this is, wood. So I'm just gonna rub this around my surface. Just a light coating is fine. What this does is it gives a little layer of protection between the porous surface and your transfer, because your transfer is sticky, very sticky, and we're also going to have to fuzz that, and I'll explain that in a second, but we don't want our transfer to get ruined because our transfers are reusable and washable. You can use them, according to the company, 8 to 12 times. However, if you do take care of it, I'm just trying to wipe some of my dust off too. If you do take care of your transfer, they will last you a very long time. I've had designers tell me that they've used, for instance, like Buffalo Plaid, or the mini Buffalo Plaid. It's hugely popular because of farmhouse and whatnot, and they've used it like 50 times, one designer said. I was like, I couldn't believe it. So you'll feel, when you feel your surface, that it's completely smooth now. You feel the wood grain, but it's super smooth and nice feeling. And that's really what you want when you have a very sticky transfer. So again, this is our surface wax, and that's what I just put down. I did distress, as I mentioned, I took a sanding block and I just distressed through the wood to give it a little, weathered look that I wanted. And I'm going to go ahead and take my transfer out. They don't come with the little holes. I actually keep my transfers in a 3-ring binder, so that's what that little strip of holes is. And I'm going to just take this out of the package, and of course I sealed it on that side. And just take a scissor and snip that. I sealed it when I didn't realize I did that, when I stuck that little strip on the end to put in my binder. I'm just going to set that to the side, and I'm going to take a Sharpie or black permanent marker, and we're going to write on the back. I just write back. I don't have another transfer out. I'm not worried about it. But I do have, if you notice, these lines that go through the transfer. That's where you can cut the transfer. So I will be cutting this. So I'm going to, write lips on here. And maybe I'll do a large heart and then I'll do a little heart so I know the difference. And then XO here is fine. These are a dollar store and they write very thick. These are our transfer trimmers. These are non-stick and they have a very nice long blade. That's why I do love these transfer trimmers. They're super sharp. Let me get my glasses so I can actually see better. And I'm going to cut this transfer apart. And cut these little pieces off as well. And you can cut a transfer however you want, but they give you these lines as a guide. And those lines don't have, you know, the sticky part in it. So in my design, we're going to fuzz this. This is a fuzzing cloth. If you don't have a fuzzing cloth, you just can use your t-shirt or a bath towel, because this is terry cloth on this side, and on this side is a microfiber. This is the part that you use to dry your surfaces, dry your transfer, whatever you need, and then this is your terry cloth side. So you want to go ahead and peel this back. It's very, very sticky. You can see it hanging on, and you can just lay that on your fuzzing cloth. And you want to do it just a couple times, depending on what surface you're using. If you're putting it on glass, you may want to do it more than a couple times, because glass, it will stick a lot to. But this should be fine for what I need. So I'm going to set my backer over here, and I'm going to peel this off. I'm just going to make sure I don't have any huge pieces in there, which I don't. And I'm going to line it up on the box frame where I want it. And I'm actually putting it a little bit off to the right hand side, because I plan to put some embellishments on this side. Maybe not too far. You just line it up, eyeball it, and make sure doesn't have any bubbles. It lays flat. I usually just take my finger and just run it through the silk screen area, because these are silk screens. And I'm just going to run it over the areas that I'm going to put the chalk paste. Now here I am going to do this in black. I'm going to grab my squeegee. Actually, you know what? I already put the mini squeegee. I should have done this with the small squeegee just because it's a bigger squeegee. But it's fine. Okay, let's go down this way. You really don't need a lot of paste. Our paste lasts a very long time. I've had my pastes for 6 months or a little bit under in some cases. So you squeegee on, and then you're going to squeegee off. And you're going to just lightly go over, because you don't want to put harsh lines, which I usually do. That's why I have to go over it again really lightly. You just want to squeegee lightly down and pull that extra paste off, and all that paste can go right back in your jar. So I say you really don't use a lot. Just try to make sure you don't go off your transfer, because that's protecting your surface right now. And then you want to peel up from the center. I'm just going to peel from the side, which is, you know, the center on this part. You're going to peel straight up on a 90-degree angle. And as you're peeling, you can also see and make sure that, you know, you don't have any areas that you might want to lay it back down and touch up if it didn't go through. But this looks almost perfect. I just caught a little piece of that and sign that I didn't get through. And boom. So that's the first part of this. Now you really should wash your, I forgot to pull my little rags out. You really should wash your transfers right away, because you don't want the chalk to sit in the transfer. I have this little tray over here that I'm gonna just put some water in. I have a spray bottle of water off to the side, and I'm just gonna wet it. Some people use water baths, but unfortunately, I accidentally spilled my water bath all over my carpet. Hey, Jacob. All over my carpet on my floor, and I had black chalk, watered down black chalk all over my carpet. Billy to the rescue. That's my husband. I'm just gonna wipe some of this black off the transfer because I don't want it to stick in there too much. And then I can finish cleaning it up later. It's just easier if you clean it off a little bit now. And just because I'm sitting at my desk, I'm doing it this way, but normally I would absolutely be washing this in a sink. And we have these awesome board erasers that clean your surface too. You just run it under like cool water, cool to like room temperature water. And it's a mess right now, but now you can kind of see. I don't want to hold it over my project, but I just got most of that paste off real quick over here on the side. Because our transfers are like, I don't know, water solid. There's like something in them that you can't let them sit in water. So you do want to get the transfer washed as quickly as possible. Okay, so the rest will wait till later. Not a big deal. Let me just wipe my hands off, make sure I don't have more black on my hands. Okay. I was just using a disinfectant wipe on the transfer as well. You don't want to use baby wipes because of the conditioning in the baby wipes. That will break down the adhesive on the back of the transfer, so you don't want to use a baby wipe. Disinfectant wipes only on a transfer. Okay, that's had time to dry a little bit too. I still see it is a little wet, so I am going to just hit this with a little dryer. I still have to clean this jar. I didn't clean it last night or whenever I did my last live. I think it was Tuesday. Just gonna hit this with a little dryer. Now I do have the heat gun, so I like to keep it moving. I don't want to keep it in one position. It'll make your paste bubble up. You don't want that. Because heat guns are really too hot for this. I should be using a blow dryer, something less heat. Now all I'm gonna do, and I am gonna be using my, see, I got sawdust everywhere. I am going to be using those antibacterial wipes again because we're going to be doing multiple things with these hearts. And I have to keep using them over and over, so I'm going to have to keep cleaning them. But I'm going to put hearts all over. I just want to point out too, if you guys could sprinkle this video, check out my business page and like and share that. I'm just going to put that off to the side for right now, so make sure I mentioned it. So I'm going to take these hearts and we're going to, you know, I want to kind of do a, that's right, let me just stick this, let me just stick it over there. I was thinking actually of doing a lighter pink and mixing two colors together because I kind of wanted to show you guys how awesome our paste mixed together. So I don't know if I showed this the other night or not, I can't remember. But I'm gonna take some Shimmer Frost. I think I may have shown this the other night, I don't remember. Stick that over there. And some Shimmer Crimson, because a lot of our pinks are out of stock right now because they're redoing all of our pastes. And I'm just gonna I just realized you probably didn't even see what I was doing. I apologize. I took a glob of Shimmer Frost and a glob of the Shimmer Crimson, and I'm mixing it together to make a light, kind of like mauve color, like our Marvelous, but with shimmer. So I want that probably, what do you guys think? Should I make it lighter? I think I want it a little bit lighter. But you can mix all of our chalk paste and our inks. They all can be mixed. I think I'm gonna just add a smidge more of the white. We're just gonna make some hearts with this. And now that I'm using this color, it makes me think like maybe we should do red hearts instead of pink. I don't have a lot of red ribbon though. I picked out pink ribbon. We'll do pink, it'll be fine. All right, so I have all this great chalk paste right here ready to go for some hearts. And then I have raspberry sorbet lighter, yeah. This is raspberry sorbet. This color is coming back in stock. It's currently out of stock. But like I said, they're redoing our paste and they're gonna come out with a different formula. And they're actually going to last longer, and you're gonna be able to leave them open out and in the air a lot longer than the current formula that they have. You don't wanna leave these pastes sitting out or they dry up. So the consistency would be always right. But anyway, this is a gorgeous raspberry. My lighting is very bad in here, I apologize. Do you see that pink? It's beautiful. Love that pink. That's like my favorite pink. So we're just gonna take some hearts and we're gonna drop some hearts around. And remember, I already labeled the back, so they're good to go. I'm just over here fuzzing these a little bit, getting some fuzz on the back. Okay, I'm gonna put a little, I'm only gonna press where the heart is. I don't wanna press it on where I've chalked because it could actually pull up the chalk. So we're gonna need one for raspberry, one for my light, oh I had one out, one for my light pink. I'm gonna do these in the light pink. I'm taking it off. I'm gonna do some of the big ones in the dark pink. Okay, I'm gonna pull this up. And I'm gonna put it down and do another one right away. You can do it 2 to 3 times before you have to wash it. I'll do another one here. One more. Let's take fate into our hands here. It's still so good. It's still so clean on the back. I'm gonna keep going. The less I have to wash it. And see, I had little paste on my squeegee and I'm doing all these hearts. And one over here. Boom. All right, let's start with that. Let me wipe this off. I'm actually gonna take some of the paste that I left on there and take that and put that right back in my jar. And I'm just gonna use my antibacterial wipe on this and clean that off. Cleaned it right up. Clean my surface, do the back. You always wanna wash the front and back of your transfer. Now I flipped over this corner, so let's see if I can maybe unstick it. If I can't, when you run it under cold water, it'll come up, but I got it. Okay, I'm just gonna set this over here upside down, sticky side up. Now our shimmer pastes doesn't dry as quickly, so I wasn't concerned about leaving that there. So we're gonna keep going with the shimmer paste. And do little hearts with the shimmer. And if I have extra of this shimmer, I'm gonna put it in a little jar and save it for another time. I'm even gonna put a heart in here. I'm just pasting it on, taking it off. I'm just dabbing it in because I wanna make sure I'm getting a good amount of that shimmer. See, now I got a little too much, but it wipes right off. So now I have to wash this because I got a little happy with my squeegee. I filled it up too much. So I'm just gonna wipe this off with my, I just use the same whatchamacallit, antibacterial wipe. I'll toss that one now. Okay, so now I'm going to just dry these real quick so I can use them again. I want to do, I kind of like it the way it is. I don't know, what do you think? Do I need any more hearts? What do you guys think? Give you a second to tell me what you think. It might be done, I don't know. Jacob said you should have used the shimmer on the dot on the eye. Oh, good idea, Jake. Jake, I like that idea. Top left corner, up here. I'm going to be putting embellishments here in a tag, so it's going to be hidden anyway. But good thinking, Don. No, this one's too big. It's not the same size heart. And that transfer is not clean enough to put back down on my thing. So maybe when I have everything washed up, I can go back over that heart. I can lay the Hugs and Kisses transfer back down, and I can redo that heart in shimmer. I think it looks adorable, but okay, so now we're gonna embellish, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna put stuff on that corner. This stuff is all washable. That's why I'm not concerned. I'm throwing it right down on my mat. Not worried about it. It's gonna come off. Normally don't do that. Normally I throw it in my little tray, but I'm using my tray. So now because I do have a ton of that, because I got a little overzealous with my paste, I hope it's big enough to fit in here. Let me see. Because I don't want to get rid of this goodness, that's for sure. I want to save it. Let me get that off of there. Leave that there for right now. I'm just going to scoop this out of this and put it in my jar. I got these adorable little jars to send out sample kits. So if you guys are not familiar with my little Try Me kit, I have mini Try Me kits. They're $10 shipped. They come with a little jar just like this filled with chalk paste, and you get a mini transfer with a chalk chip, and you also get a stir stick. I believe I have a stir stick in there and a squeegee, so you can try Chalk Couture in a mini kit. I have mini kits. They're $10. Oh, I can't say that on here. Forget I just said that. Go to my VIP group and you can message me from the VIP groups. It all fit right in there. Isn't that awesome? And I get to save it. And the rest of this will just wash up later. If you want an invite to the VIP group, it is just type VIP in the comments and I'll send you a link. It's Coffee Chalk. What is it called? Coffee Chalk with Dion VIP Cafe. It's in Facebook groups. It's a free group. You can just pop on in there. I offer specials. I had a special for my birthday. I had a special the other day. Okay. So, oh wait, I do have something else to chalk. I just realized I messed up. What did I do with it? My little embellishment for my corner. Here it is. I got this little tag. This is one of our Chalk Couture surfaces. I ended up just cutting off the bottom half of the tag, so the tag does come white, and I embellished it. Not embellished it, sorry. I distressed it. And we're gonna put the, I gotta wax it. That I forgot. I wanted to get all the sanding done before I went live because it's very messy. So you just do a little bit of wax on this little tag as well. Just a little bit. Make it soft like butter. And then we're going to set this aside a second. And I'm going to do the XOXO and the lips on it. I'm just going to give this another fuzz. Put a little barrier. I'm going to line this up on the bottom. That's what I could use the shimmer for, the lips. Do you think I should do the lips in shimmer or pink? I'm thinking shimmer. And I'm going to take a new squeegee for my black. Jake, if you're there, shimmer for my lips or pink? Not my lips. Shimmer. So I just chalked it on, and now I'm just taking it off. Put it back in that jar. And we're gonna take that off. Boom. Now that's on the bottom of my tag. I'm just gonna set this off to the side. And I'm going to put these lips on here. But let me dry this a minute first. I don't want to hit the XOXO with the lips because it could hurt them. It could make it peel off. So let me just let this come down to room temperature because you don't want to put another transfer on top of your chalk when it's hot. It'll peel it right off. You can also put wax over this. If I was really concerned, I could put wax over this once it's completely dry, and then I can do my transfer on top of it. Just make sure it comes down to room temp, still warm. Just make sure. My hands are freezing, so it should cool off pretty quickly, like an ice box. All right, that's good. All right, I'm just gonna fuzz my lips. And we're gonna put them right above the XOXO. I'm only gonna press down again in the silkscreen area. I'm gonna open up my little mix of shimmer. And I'm gonna take a dab out. A little dab will do ya. I'm gonna put that over the top and pull down. And all that I'm gonna put right back in the little jar. And we're gonna pull this up. Boom. And now I've got these really pretty shimmery pink lips. Can you guys see the shimmer? I'm not sure that you can. It's so pretty. In person, the whole thing is so glittery, just like a glitter lipstick would be. I'm just gonna take another wipey real quick. Just want to wipe these down just a little bit. Get them cleaned off a bit before I actually wash them. Stick that upside down. Some of the pigment in our chalk, the darker colors like black and red, they can stain your transfer, and it's okay. It's not going to ruin it, not in the least. Red will definitely stain your transfer for sure, and black will also. So you can see there's a little black still. Now I haven't fully washed it because our board eraser could take that off too. Just clean my area, throw that out. Okay. Now I'm gonna just leave these upside down on here for now, so I can move this out of my way. Move the rag over, out of the way too. Make sure this is all dry. All right, I'm gonna bring this back up and I'm going to take some of this jute and we're gonna wrap it around. I may have to use my hot glue, so let me turn that on, get that warming up. Just gonna wrap this around. Let me separate this out a little bit. Get a little wrap happy. Okay, take the scissors, cut that. Just gonna pull it a little tight. I'm just gonna tie this in a knot. Try to pull it up higher. Don't you ever wish you had a finger? I need like a finger. Hey, can I borrow somebody's finger? You know, you can't do that. All right, I am going to, I'm gonna snip that off because I'm going to then use some ribbon. Is this dry? I don't know if it's dry. Let me get this. Like I said, the shimmer paste takes a little bit longer to dry. That pink is so pretty. It is just such a pretty pink. The way the light hits it, it's like dark pink, light pink, dark pink. I'm just really loving it. Okay. Moving on. Now I have some of this cute stuff here. Now since we went with the shimmer, I have this light pink. And the way I saw somebody using something similar, they had light pinks and it was really cute. But I have some light pink and I have some of that pink. I might mix in some of that. Wait, and I have this. Let me get this plastic off of here. I have some of that. Hey, beautiful. I think I'm gonna do some of that. I'm on my live. Do you think I should add this color in too? The top one. It's kind of, again, it's hard to see. No, my light is terrible. I think I like those three. What is this? Oh, this is white. Yeah, I was gonna mix some white in. Hi. You still have your and you still have your hat on from outside.
Yeah, it's keeping me and the hiccups.
If you guys saw my page today, or I think I might have posted it in my VIP group only though. Had a picture of my daughter Madison, and she's playing with her friends out in the snow. Because it doesn't snow that much in North Carolina.
Yeah, barely.
Yeah.
That's just sad.
It's sad. It is sad. See, Miss Donna's watching.
Hi, Miss Donna.
So I'm just gonna slip this in here and flip it over. Come on. Am I in it? In what? She says, hello, little girl. All right, so we're gonna end up tying this onto here, but we're also going to use some of these ribbons. Give that a tie on. And then we're gonna
Oh, she said the VIP group.
I don't know, are you? Type VIP in the comments and I'll send you an invite. I really don't know. Oh, shoot. I gotta cut another piece. That piece had tape on the end of it. Oops-a-daisy.
VIP spells VIP.
VIP.
Or vice.
Very important person. Or people, or player.
VIP.
Could be anything.
You put a capital V and then a dot and then a capital I and then a dot and then a capital P.
Alright. I think I'm going to take another piece.
Don't know.
Huh?
I can't.
I don't know either. That means she doesn't know if she's in the group either. I think I need more. Oh my goodness. Yes, Madison.
Yay! Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Coming up.
That was easy. Just tell her she can have a little dessert. A little dessert, Madison. Not a big one. I need one more piece of the white. I'm just making some little pieces to make a little messy bow. Those are the really kind of bows that I like. And kind of the only bows I know how to make. So I'm just staggering these in a little configuration. A little Xing and whoopsie. I just messed up. Let's do that one that way. We'll do a white that way. That one that way. I need a little piece of that. We're just going to tie them together here. And then I'm going to tie them onto my tag. And see how that goes. I'm not good at bows. I have to see, I missed a piece. I can teach you. Yes, please. I try though. Hey, I did one on my last night's live. I was like, whoa, that came out good. I was so happy, even though it was just a little messy bow. It was a couple pieces. I really like the messy bow. Don't get me wrong. I love the messy bow because I like bringing in all the different colors. I think it's really pretty. I feel like, where's the rest of the, yeah, this one's gonna fall out. I like how it's super messiness. All right, we're gonna tie this on here. Bring it all together and all the little elements all together. Okay. Now that everything is tied on, now we can snip and adjust. Let me just take a look. I kind of like it the way it is. I don't know. Think I should snip the ribbon some more? I really think it's adorable. I'm very happy with it. I love it. You know, I'm thinking maybe I can get these to crisscross each other. Try to get fancy. No, that doesn't work. I was thinking if I can get them to crisscross here, but I still like it. I wanted to bring in the element of the wood. That's why I'm bringing in these colors. And then the pinks and such from the hearts and the black on the tag with the lips. Leave it the way it is. Okay, awesome. So we're done. That is my project for today. Hugs and kisses. And be sure to get this transfer before it's gone because it is limited supply right now. And once it's out of stock, it's not coming back. Wah, wah. The box frames are out of stock right now, but they are coming back very soon. So they'll be back. tags are out of stock. They'll be back as well. Just take a look. Thanks, Donna. In my VIP group. Oh, I don't need my glue guns. Let me shut that off. I smell it now. So keep a lookout for any restocks in there. And again, if you want to get into my VIP group, type VIP in the comments. If you're interested in doing what I do or just becoming a hobbyist and getting that 40% commission, type join in the comments and I can just get you some more information so you can learn more about it is all. And let's see, I think that's it. And we talked about Club Couture. Don't forget, Club Couture this month, the January Club Couture is going to be going away. I'm trying to pull up a picture. Again, it's going to be going away the end of this month. So if you're interested in that one, you got to grab that before it's gone. Maddie, please don't put the hat on me. Oh, and if you do want one of the sample kits, I have one right here. It's really what you get is you get a chalkable chip, you get a transfer.
Like a boss.
That's like one of her favorites. I made youth masks for her. Excuse me.
Long time.
And she wears them to school. She was wearing them to school. I don't have one of the pastes in here, but you know what that looks like? It looks like this. So all of this with a magnet too, so you can even keep it and put it on your fridge. Just for $10 if you're interested in a little mini kit to try Chalk Couture. Thank you, Nancy. So all of that is my mini kit. Oh crap, I can't say the price. I keep forgetting. If you want to try, go to my VIP group and order your kit today. I would love it if you guys could sprinkle and like my page and whatnot. So it really helps me out. It gets me noticed more on lives and whatnot. So that's it. Have a great Thursday night. I'll try to find something to do for tomorrow possibly. And maybe I'll see you tomorrow. If not, maybe Saturday. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Bye.